some of them were good and some of them weren't. I think they should listen to someone that say go through with it and support you in a positive way by dealing with it. But some of them tell you not to. And that, I think that kind of advice they shouldn't listen to. Listen to the doctor.
I felt worse for the people around me. Because I know I could pass away. I could be gone with all of this stuff. And they had to continue to live.
And then I got there sometimes after midnight, but they operated on me the next morning. And I had a lot of visitors because the hallway was full all the time. And that's like I knew something was badly wrong with me. Because they wouldn't be coming around if I wasn't. So people would come in. I got telephone calls. People would read Bible verses to me. All kinds of letters. All kinds of people come and see me. But they were worried, but I wasn't worried. It just never ever dawned on me that, I wasn't going to get well.
I had good friends, though, up at the VA hospital. My disabled American veterans, they literally dragged me out of the house. I mean, that's what it took. My wife had to drag me several times. She even left the key where people could find it. This is the type of love you have to go through. You have to find somebody to partner you through it. It's not an easy thing to find those partners, though. I had friends, very good friends. My therapist, my mother, my father, my drivers. I mean, a lot of these guys were so intent on helping me survive what I'd been through that they started making suggestions that I help other people.
I think that if they need surgery, that they should, as soon as they're diagnosed as cancer and that they can be removed, they should get on it right as soon as they can. And if they feel that they have something, that any kind of a little pain in their lung or anywhere, they should tell the doctor, because they may get it early. And before, I didn't even think nothing of it. That cost me a lot.
Well, I think that the thing that each man must bear in mind, that the possibility of prostate cancer, and it should be every year like they recommend, because I know a lot of men don't like to get examined for prostate cancer, but golly days, it's your life.
I guess the underlying thing, when it's all said and done, you don't have, no one knows what the heck's going to happen. Diseases, accidents, whatnot happen in life, and that's all a part of life. All you can do is to do your best. Keep spiritually strong. Myself, I had a wonderful spiritual family around me praying for me, and I prayed for them. And I just had this belief that no matter what happens, it's going to be okay. 3 years later, I've got my hair back, and I'm I'm doing concerts again. I never stopped that. Actually, I only got my hair back. So, I guess just keep your faith, keep your strength, laugh a lot, and go on, continue on your road, whatever that may be.
Don't ignore the signs. I mean, they're real clear. I was eating like a horse, and I was still losing weight. When I went into the hospital, I was probably 105 pounds. But I was eating just enormous amounts of food. I wasn't exercising very much because I didn't have the stamina to do it. When I'd walk into a room where people were smoking, I would just go into a coughing fit and wouldn't be able to stop coughing. And it was a very deep, deep cough, but not productive. The night sweats. Just all of those things together. There's a pattern there, and you got to recognize. And we know our bodies better than anybody else. So I guess that's the message. Okay. Listen to your body and trust it. Trust what it's telling you. You're out of harmony, you're out of balance. And it's telling you that you got to get back into. So listen to it.
The one important lesson, though, is to learn that not to deny, or if you have a pain, if you have a lump, whatever the case might be, go and have it checked. Make sure, and definitely go through all of the treatment, because you want to make sure that you're okay.
I mean, I'm not trying to be critical. I mean, what I'm trying to say is the reason it really don't have a way where Indians will get concerned where they'll get checkups. And that's what I wish they would do, but Indians are Indians. Everybody gets checkups every once in a while.
So you always want to check with your doctor. Whenever anything come up, I'd go to my doctor, and he would give me this test. I go to him every month, and I think that's what a person should do. Over 50 should have their prostate checked every 6 months, because that thing could slip up on you, and you won't even know it. You know, just like this one came up on me the first time it came up, and I didn't even know it. Be sympathetic with them, but don't let them know that that they're hurt, their feelings are hurt so bad that you're feeling sorry for them. It's more so like you're going to be sympathetic with them, but show your respect of what they do for themselves. But be helpful, be respectful for what that person is going through, because it's a scary situation. I can guarantee you that it's not something that everybody has to go through. And I don't want anybody. I wouldn't want anybody to go through what I had to go through. But yet, look how long I've lasted. But through spirituality and through the health programs, I have come a long ways. And I'm very thankful that I was able to help myself. And that's what you got to help those people to help themselves. If they don't if they give up, then there's no way that they can last too long. I think, and that's my own personal belief. But if you help them to help themselves along spirituality, along with their doctor, I think everything will go well with them.
Well, celebrate. Celebrate family. Celebrate yourself. Even if you cry, celebrate it. Even if you even if you feel pain in isolation, celebrate that too. Because if it just sits there and all you do is I guess perseverate or molt into it, then you become consumed by it. If you celebrate it, it's more of a transition instead of a permanent barrier. Just accept it. Let it flow. And if you do that, your family will see you doing that, and then you can help them do that. You've got to be able to reserve some energy so that you can preserve yourself and maintain that harmony and balance in whatever situation you're in, so that the cancer doesn't come back.
Well, I think they should get, checkups. That's something I never got. And I think that's what most guys do. If something happens like that, they wait too long. And I'm just glad that I caught it right away.
When you walked into the doctor's office and he told you he was going to take something out of you, you can darn well bet he took part of your spirit with you, because it was like a gasp of air that rushed out of me. I felt the hole that he shot in me. And then I went to 6 or 7 different doctors, and they all shot me full of holes too. The spiritual part of closing those wounds is as important as the physical part that the medicine doctor did. But if you never really know how to get to that point, you'll never reach that point in your life. The cancer will be rampant in your spiritual life. It'll tear you up. It'll literally never mend, because you're not dealing with the lack of spirituality that you have. I have one message, and that is get checked up often, and then live up to your responsibilities. And your people have to help you too. I mean, it's not an easy thing to go in for a prostate cancer examination for a man, but I'm constantly preaching it to my brothers nowadays.